All right. You know what time it is. Right now, I got a big special guest. You know, I don't be holding it with a whole bunch of small talk. We're going to go in. We got my man, Sayzar Tracks. You know what I mean? Big producer. You know what I mean? Connected in the industry, you know, heavyweight. You know what I mean? So this is our musical edition, getting behind the scenes. I'm getting filled in on what's been going on while I've been gone. I've been gone 26 years. So I'm bringing someone in that know the knows and the ins and outs to let me know, you know, what was going on. So, you know, let me introduce the big bro. You know what I mean? Sayzar Tracks, he in the house, you know.
Yes, sir.
Sayzar, let the people know who you are and where you from, big homie.
I go by Sayzar Tracks, say Gunner, say La V. You can call me whatever you want, as long as you pay me on time.
All right, that's what I'm
Yes,
talking about. Get that money,
yeah, yeah,
you know.
man. So we from
Mm.
Ohio State. Uh, been producing for a long time, probably since I was like 24, 23. So been a long time.
Okay. So how was your upbringing? Where, you know, what was that like over in Ohio?
Ohio State is, you know, they like a consumer market, so you don't really get things brand new.
Mm,
It ain't like New York City to where you got a mixtape, you get exclusive material. So
okay.
here is a consumer market. You know, they test things over here. If it works here, it works anywhere.
Okay. Okay. All right. I
Yeah,
like
man.
that.
You know what I mean? So yeah, just started out in the music thing, producing, you know.
What age? You said 23, 24, right?
Yeah, about 23, 24. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'll give you my beginnings of I used to go back and forth to New York and got introduced to the mixtapes. So
What year
from
was
the
that?
that had to be like 97, 98. So around that time, I got to hear everybody. If you're listening to Jay, listen to Nas, Big L, Biggie
Mm,
Smalls, just everybody. I respect you if you've been on the mixtape. That's where my respect level come from.
okay.
You see what I'm
Why is that?
saying?
What's the mixtape that give you that level of respect?
I mean, it was just like it's like raw talent.
Mm,
You could use any sample in the world on a mixtape because you won't get sued.
mm. And
You
just
know, with
showcase.
showcase.
Mm,
If he was
okay.
the top one, you got that first slot.
There you go. All right.
You see what I'm saying? So it was a competition, and it was mostly about lyrics, skill, being different, being unique,
All right. There you go.
just
All
like
right.
this show.
All
Hmm.
right. Give me three, son. Give me three. Your top three mixtape kids. Your top three mixtapes.
Oh Lord, you
Yeah,
know
put you in the spot.
I'm a big fan of Dirty Harry, DJ Dirty Harry from Queens. He had
Mm-hmm.
Dirty Love Part One, Two, and Three. You know that's like classic shit right there. So DJ Clue for sure.
Mm-hmm.
DJ Clue would have like back to back mixtapes, exclusive shit on there.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got so many of them. I like Doo Wop. I like Ron G. I like K Slay. Um, even just all the mixtape blend
Now I got
DJs as
you. I got
well.
you. I ain't gonna put you on the spot because you just name
I,
all my homies and they all fire. So I ain't gonna put you on the spot. You
hey
know.
man, this thing started from blending. The DJs blending up records.
Yep. There you
You,
go. You
you see
know.
what I'm saying? Before
And
the MC came about, the DJ was rocking the party. Then the MC came about afterwards.
yeah, you know that originated in Jamaica with them mixing the dub plates together is where that came from.
It
And you
started from
know.
Jamaica. Yeah, it
And,
started.
and then it came, you know what I mean, to the Bronx. But what I know it is Cool Herc, my man.
Yep.
I got a video that I did with my with DJ Hollywood. I don't know if you know
Yeah,
Tang.
Hollywood. Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
want to
Hollywood.
go that all night with my, flavor, you
Yeah,
know. But
a
I
legend.
got where he's saying that hip hop started in Manhattan. You know what I mean? And yeah,
Mm.
yeah, that I
I,
mean,
all
everyone
right.
has his truth. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna air that. Let it be. Let him speak how he feel about that, and see what goes
Right.
from there. But I see you into the history.
I could say hip hop started in Africa. If you want to take it back. So it ain't started in Manhattan. It started in Africa. So
Yeah, I
bam.
mean, all right. Hey, what are some of the pitfalls you have had while navigating in the industry, man?
Man, just a lot of bumping my head and learning. Not everybody wants to see you win.
Mm.
There's only a few people out there that's going to help you, guide you through this industry. And when you find them few, you just got to stay loyal to them.
Yeah, that's true. You said that right. You know what I mean? Do you have any regrets?
Any regrets? Yeah, I got some regrets of thinking I didn't have tomorrow. Just being young, not thinking tomorrow was going to come. So you're eager, I got to do this today. Otherwise, I feel like I'm going to die.
Oh, you're going to
See what
miss
I'm
something.
saying? Or you're going to miss something. Well, really, it was going to be there tomorrow if you just stay patient.
Yep, true. You definitely,
That's
patience is golden. We learn it later on in life, but when we're younger, like you said, we rip it and run and think that we can run and grab it and bring it to us instead of us being patient, letting God bring it to us. You know what I mean? But
you live and you learn. You learn about the snakes in the industry. You learn about the cowards. You learn about, just all types of, it's like biblical stuff you got to go through.
Okay. So you know a few snakes in the industry.
I know a few snakes in the industry. It's some stuff few people had to go through, but luckily I made it out alive. Some people lost their life. Some people lose money. Some people lose their life. Fortunate, I only lost money.
All right, that's what's up. Because I lost my brother, so I know the feeling. Hey, I see you in a lot of different pictures with big celebrities. What are you currently working on now?
Right now, last weekend I was with Drink Champs. Buster Rhymes was up there. Drink Champs is like family to me. Shout out to Nori. Shout out to Nori. Shout out to Dot, DJ EFN. So, yeah, good people, hospitable. You know what I mean? So, I was up there. When you see Busta Rhymes, you're like, man, that kid got a lot of hits. He's the human iPod.
What do you think about that joint with T.I. and him? With T.I. saying he too old to battle him or something in that manner?
I mean, in a sound clash, you take on anybody.
Tell him again.
Yeah, you don't turn down no challenge. Yeah, the era we come from, it's like somebody stepped to you in a battle, you just gotta take it.
And that's what it is, period.
Yeah, big or small, old or young, you just take that battle. That's how you gain your respect.
And that's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you said New York ain't got respect for you, they invited you to a challenge.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You got to take that challenge. You can't say, he got too many hits. Hey, so what? You stood up there like a man and you fought.
There you go.
That's all you could do. But I talked to Spliff Star about that situation. Spliff was up there, Drink Champs, and pretty much they were just talking about who could go against Busta Rhymes in a versus battle.
So what happened? I'm letting you finish talking. Go ahead. You said who could go against Busta Rhymes in the battle? Finish the story. Yeah. I'm giving you the screen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was just saying who could go against Busta Rhymes in a versus battle, and we had a little debate about it. Not too many people. Not too many people could go against him.
Because he's an aggressor. He plays a lot of offense.
That's the energy god.
Yeah.
He's gonna bring the ruckus to you. So they said it could be with Missy, but I don't know.
Who would you like to see?
Me, myself? Oh, man. Let's go with him versus Kanye.
Okay. Oh, you throwing him up there in the big leagues quick.
Yeah, let's go.
Kanye on a whole nother spin, son.
I mean, if you say you're the top.
He don't cross over in the pop while I say that, even though Busta over there too, but you already know Kanye's Kanye family.
I already know, but let's play this thing in verses.
Okay.
Hit for hit.
I like that.
Him versus Eminem.
Mm, mm.
Let's go.
Okay. What do you think about? Let me ask you one. What do you think about the Europeans that they bringing out now? As far as I see a lot of European young white guys rapping. I see a couple
Yeah,
of them, and they sound pretty good. To be honest, what do you think about them cutting in the game as far as towards how do you think they stand up towards Nas? Put it that way. I know we don't care about them coming in; they welcome. But I think about them like with Nas, like with what's the name? You know what I'm saying?
nah, that was the wrong comparison. They could never compare to Nas. They,
No. I'm saying no. I'm saying that they have nothing to do with it as far as just them against Eminem. How do they compare to Eminem?
oh, to
Only because
Eminem,
they're white trying to get into that league of genre. That's why I said nah, that take Nas out of it.
you
I'm just
see,
saying Eminem and
you
white,
see,
they white. That's
you
their base.
you see. The thing about Eminem is he studied the game. He's a student of the game. He knows this thing from way back. So he's not your average kid coming in the game. He studied it. You can hear it in his rhymes. He studied it. So it's like it's kind of hard to deny what he's done, his talent. But these
Mm,
new guys coming in, you know, they're just coming in copying a recipe, copying a pattern.
yeah,
These
yeah.
these bottom feeders have lowered the standard so low. Anybody can
Mhm,
come in.
mhm. But see, I'm glad you said that, right? Because they
Mhm.
all, talk about me. How I came home, hit the ground running, I did this and that. I came out and I seen, like you said, everybody's staying down here when I
Yeah,
know they could bring it up here. You know what I mean? So if you know you could bring it up here, don't say, well, they're comfortable here, so I'm comfortable here. Nah,
nah.
man, I got to be unique and give them what they want. We turn this up, bring it to the next level, and you know what I mean? We boom, cause the
Let's
explosion, just
let's
ride
turn this
out.
let's turn this thing up. Raise that rim up to 10 feet again.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because that's the same way that me and the homies always talk about that.
yeah.
Always talk about that. It's like
It's
everybody they have a blueprint. When I started back, you know what I mean, in the 80s, you know what I mean,
mhm,
in 90s, there wasn't no blueprint to this.
right,
You know what I mean? It wasn't no blueprint. There wasn't no bad boy Rockefeller. You know what I mean? It wasn't no G Unit. It wasn't no none of that. You know
right.
what I mean? So we came from, on the knuckles, feeling our way in the dark. You know what
Mm,
I mean? It's dope boys trying to find a way out. You know what I mean? And trying to do what we do. A couple made it. You know what I mean? And a couple got bagged like me. But
right.
like I said, I'm not mad, but I just sat back and I studied what was going on and kept my eyes on the prize. You know how that is. You know what I'm saying?
I already understand. It's like seeing midgets dunk on a short rim. You ain't gonna be impressed.
Mm,
See, we need
yeah,
that rim. If I see a midget dunking on that 10-foot rim, now I'm impressed.
there you go. There you
We
go.
got to raise them standards back up again, man. These bottom feeders that kept it so low. Now the suburbs could just come in and copy this recipe and take off running, get rich
Yeah. And leave us standing back there because we still trying to get flavor.
off the culture that me and you built.
Yeah, you're right.
We put blood,
You're
sweat,
right.
and
'Cause I
tears
tell you, when I
into
did
it.
Club 2000, everybody came and graced those stages. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I said, we mentioned Nas. You
Yeah,
understand what I'm saying? Russell Simmons, Andre Harrell, Jodeci. You know what I mean? We
yeah,
had them all. Fat Joe. You
yep,
understand? Digging in the crate, Showbiz, AG, Keep It
yeah,
There too. You know what I mean? Dr.
yep,
Dre, Scoop. You know what I'm saying? Luke. We had them all come up through there. You know
yep.
what I mean? If you was anybody, you had to be in Club 2000. You came to New York, and that was the only club uptown at the time. You
Damn.
know what I mean? Hip hop.
So you had
You know?
everybody up there.
Come on, son. But anyway, now you tell me about some of the celebrities. I see you with a lot of celebrities. What's the deal with that, son? Give us the rundown so
That's
they know who you are.
that's part of networking. A lot of producers just sit back on the internet and make beats and post it online. You got 1,000 people up there like that, but the ones that's gonna get the beat sold is the ones that hustlers, the ones that can network.
Mm.
You
And
ain't
how do
just
you
you ain't
network?
just buying a beat. You ain't just buying a beat. You're selling your personality to the person. That's why you like it.
Mm. There you go. You heard that, sell your personality. I never heard that one. That
Yeah,
was
that's what
deep.
I do. That's what I
Mm.
do. Sell personality. You gonna like me off of me knowing my history.
Okay. Well, give me your history. What's your history? Why I should buy your beat? Why should we buy your beat? What part of your history is warranted of us buying your beat? Give us that spell, family.
I mean, I know this thing like the back of my hands. I
Mm.
know I know this thing started in the Bronx, and I know that it came from Jamaica. So what more you need to know? If he knows all of that, he knows the rest of the shit.
All right. I definitely hear you. Okay. I also noticed your affiliation with Murder Inc. and all the money in the camps. And you can you speak on that?
Yeah, Murder ain't good people. They they
Hmm.
they solid folks. They they I learned from them. Like it ain't about just how many times you win. It's about how many times you got knocked down and got back up.
There you go.
That's what makes a legend. How many times you got back up?
Come on, son. I'm just getting
Yep.
back up after 26 long years. So, I got knocked down a lot during that 26 years. So
Dang,
many you can't even count. I've been fighting the court for 26 years. So,
dang.
I've been lumped up.
That's what makes you a legend out there. You stood
You
up,
know,
you got back on your feet.
Just had to keep pushing. You know what it is. You
Yes,
know,
sir. Yeah,
yeah.
but murder ain't good. Drink champs, good people. All money in, good people. I've worked with all these camps and all of them solid. You know,
What's the deal with what's the relationship with you and Nipsey Hussle?
well, me and Nip, we from the same country, place called Eritrea.
Okay, I
So
just
we,
learned
we
something.
we connected that way. That's East Africa right there. That's by the Red Sea.
Mm.
So we from the same place, and the way we really got connected was I did a track for one of his artists. See, I could have took the shortcut and just went straight up to them and say, "Hey, we from the same place." It would have got me right in, right? I took the stairs. I worked with one of their artists first to show them this is about talent. This is about talent. This ain't about because we from the same place.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So got him the lead single, video. So once he seen that, he was just appreciative that I was working with his artist, and he respected it more than me just taking the shortcut.
Okay, I respect that.
Yeah,
You know.
My man Black Child gave me the email. He gave me one email. That's all I need from you. Give me that email. Send you some beats. After that, they start picking a couple songs.
So you still got it. You're still making fire, son.
Yeah, man. Who was I with? Conway the Machine. I was with like 2 weeks ago, and uh, supposed to be sending him some music out there. Who else? All Money In team. Um, yeah, just TV shows. Trying to get further into this TV show production. Trying to make
Mm.
soundtrack scores for TV shows because that's where the money's at.
What would you tell someone how to get into the game, to get into the game, to get the money? What would your advice be to the youngins out there looking at you right now?
Just have a strong networking game. Be a people person. Just don't sit behind that computer and think it's all gonna come to you.
Mm.
I had a situation where this is the last time I seen Nip Hustle. We was at a club. It was at a sold out event, right? I had my partner, Big Business from California. Told him, let's go ride up there. He knew them from California already. Broke through all the crowds, sold out event. Got up there, and long story short, I told the producer to come up there with me. He didn't show up. So it's like we breaking in through the crowd, and you want the game to come to you? Nah, you got to break through this thing.
Okay. All right. So you said mention I mentioned that. Give me one your crazy industry story that you haven't told anyone else. I know we all got a million of them, so we'll be telling them too. We owe to our great grandkids. you know.
Yeah, you're right. I got one for you. I saved this one.
All right.
It, it was Rule RULE. He was at a show. I think it was SOBs, and Jim Jones was there. Then this is like the same time Jim Jones and Max B was beefing at that time. So yeah, they was going back and forth for a long time. Next thing the show's at SOBs. So we get in there. They run into each other at SOBs. Next thing you know, shots fired, and all I know, the whole club is just running out. I'm running out. Damn near took off with my life, man. Bullets flying. That was
Okay. I
that,
like that one. I like that one. I
that,
like to
that
sit back and just enjoy it. You
right.
know.
That was
All
the
right.
time I had to take off running because bullets were flying in a crowded club.
Get out of here.
Yeah, man. It was, the beef. tension between them two was thick around that time. Jim Jones and Max B.
Mm, mm.
So yeah, that's one of the industry
Oh,
stories.
mhm. Yeah, that's it.
But yeah,
Okay.
this thing is serious right here. You know you got to know every chess player on the board if you want to make it in this game.
Mm,
You
mm,
can't just know one little piece because they buzzing right now. Everybody's chasing that new artist. That's the
mm.
problem.
Yeah.
You know, if I see a legend out there, if I see Eric Sherman, if I see Fat Joe, you gonna greet them like they're legends.
Mm-hmm.
You see other cats. I don't care if it's uh I don't care if it's special ed. He ain't got a hit right now, but he a legend.
Mm-hmm. There
So
you go.
these new cats though, they just want to chase the newest person that's hot right now, try to get on. He got 1 million people following trying to get at him.
Mm,
So you work your way up with these other artists that's been around for a minute. I got songs with G Rap. I got songs with Trina out there. You know, Gucci Man. And with Gucci Man, we had to catch him early too, before he took off. Yeah,
okay.
that's how you work with some of these artists too. If you see something inside of an artist early on before they take off, shit, man, that verse costed me like $5 grand right there. But
Okay. Dang.
but it was an investment though.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So he turned out to put that song on his mixtape. Got notoriety from that because his mixtapes they was damn near selling platinum in the streets.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
All right. I heard a little something about Swirl Records. What exactly is Swirl Records, and how did you get involved with that?
Swell TV, that's a TV show. I
The
mean,
TV show. Okay.
that's a TV production company. My fault. Yeah, TV production company, and they do a couple of different situations. They do Saints and Sinners, the TV show. They do Tales, the TV show. They got a couple. They got a whole list of TV shows that they shows and movies that they shoot.
Okay.
So what they do is somebody might have a script. They believe into it that you know what we're gonna shoot this for you.
Mm,
Yeah, they're based out of Atlanta. Craziest part about it is there's a lot of people in Atlanta don't even know that this company's up there, or they can't even get up there.
mm. So how do you
So
do it?
imagine me, I'm in Columbus in the basement. How the
That's
fuck do
my
I
next
get up there?
question.
Your network game got to be strong.
All right. I like that.
So yeah, you
Okay.
got.
Uh,
Well, I was on the set. I was on the set of, I think it was called the Trap, the movie Trap with Ti.
oh, I remember that. Yeah. Trap. Yeah.
Trap. I was on the set of that one with Mike Epps too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I like that joint.
yeah. They invited
Yeah.
me to
I like
come.
the money at the end and break out on everybody.
Yeah, they invited me up there. You know, I'm just watching. I'm observing. I like just looking. I ain't gonna be in front of people's faces like that. I'm gonna be sitting back observing, seeing the cameraman, see the crew, everything like that. I like learning from people. I ain't
So who are you looking for in that instance to make your attack on to elevate to the next level in your career?
man. I'm looking for the talent scout. I'm looking for a production manager. You know, I ain't looking for the star. I'm looking for the people that make things happen.
Hmm.
It could be the guy have getting all the trailers put together for the set. I need to know that person
Okay. Why is that?
because really that's going in through the back door.
Mm,
You know what I mean? You get connections. You get closer to an artist through the manager than the artist
mm.
because the artist is gonna be pretty busy. So you get a hold of the manager, you start chopping it up. You know they gonna test you, see if it's real. Then once it's real, bam.
I like that. I
Hmm.
like that. Okay. What do you look for in a potential artist?
What I look for, raw talent.
Mm.
Raw talent. I'm looking for a piano player with no arms.
Okay. You're
Looking
looking
for a,
for a circus show.
yeah, I'm looking for a drummer with no feet. Looking for that super talent. You know what I mean? Something that's
It's a bird with
undeniable.
no wings.
I'm looking for a bird, no wings. So I
Stuck
mean,
in the prison yard while everybody's saying, damn, she
yeah,
burst off than me. That make me feel all right. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Look at that with no wings, stuck in the corner in the prison yard, cold in the rain. But at least we got old government rule.
Listen, there's a lot of people. I go live a lot of times. Every night I go live with different artists, and they surprised. I'm right there. I tell them log in, play your music, let me hear it.
Mm-hmm.
So they just appreciate that. One person just took a listen to my music, critiqued it, and they loyal forever. After they hear like us critiquing it and telling them which direction to go to, that's how you got one person on your team.
Okay.
Yeah, I could buy a bunch of robots that follow you. You could buy a bunch of robots and a million followers and shit like that. But we're looking for them people that's gonna buy your merchandise when you put something out.
Okay.
Loyal people.
Where do you do most of your networking at?
Most of my networking is got to be in person at these industry events. It could be industry. It could be anywhere really. I could be at the club, or I could be out and about at a restaurant. If I see somebody's in the same field as me, I walk up to the person.
Okay.
You can't be a shy shooter. There's no such thing. Why you got a gun for if you ain't gonna shoot it?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, you can't be a shy shooter. That's like me. I'm alive today because I don't know nobody. I did my time already. As a matter of fact, I did Fed time.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of getting the Fed for what?
I was in Fed, man, for somebody telling on me. You see what I'm saying?
That's how it normally happens.
Yeah, somebody got in trouble for their own case, their own situation. So they asked him, "You got anybody to give up?" He facing 8 years, and like me and my co-defendant, yeah, he only ended up doing 3, just for giving us up. So me and my co-defendant ended up doing some time, paid lawyer fees. Them lawyer fees ain't cheap. You know this
at all.
at all. Yeah, Fed lawyers start out at 25.
Easy.
Easy.
And that's just to talk to them.
And that's after they take everything from you. So
you said that right.
Imagine government takes everything from you, then they say, all right, now go fight.
Yeah.
And everybody turns their back on you and stays away. So you learn from the situations, but all those things in the past I did, I did my time already for it. Nowadays it's just a brand new beginning. Got back on my feet, brand new start. Now we here, just like you. You got a brand new start from scratch. Now you making something happen with this media thing.
We already know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. We got somebody named Iota Bay. They want to know, question is, one thing they wanted to know is how relevant was rappers on drug dealers for financial support back in the 80s and 90s?
I mean, the rappers wanted to be dealers back then. They looked up to the street cat. Everybody says that. You could tell from the haircuts to the clothes to the jewelry. The street cat had that first. All the rapper did was emulate what the street cats was doing.
I see you know your history, young man. I like that. I see you know your history.
Hey.
You know what I mean? Because we dictated what Big Daddy Kane wanted to buy. We dictated what he wanted to wear. We dictated if he wanted to go to Dapper Dan. We dictated if he wanted to get that white Volvo with the black and white seats. You know what I mean? And pull up at the rooftop. And I'm not even going to say no more. You know what I mean? Because you get money, you go to the rooftop. You know what I mean?
Latin quarters and all that.
Oh, yeah. You already know. LQ all day, baby. Come on, son. You know, red zone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We go downtown, Mars. You know what I mean? Bentleys. Come on, son. I done did all that.
If Brucey B mentioned your name, you was a star.
Yeah, man. Come on. Now, yo, dude, like I said, man, when I say, I was that nigga, they know what it is. You know what I mean? I mean, it ain't bragging. It's just, it is what it is. So, it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to give y'all it so y'all know that when I speak, I'm speaking from facts, and I know what's going on. That's why, like I said, no disrespect to you. Just like I said, I don't know that brother. I'm not gonna have no one come up here and say nothing without straightening it out. And then you said how you had to say it, but I let it be known how it is as a triple OG. Now it's up to the viewers how they want to take it.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You know, because it's all respect and love here. I don't pick sides. You know what I mean?
I respect it too. I ain't expecting nobody to take a side.
You know, that's why I mess with you, because you 100. You know what I mean? You know, I'm gonna let you speak freely, but I said if it's something that, you know what I mean, we're gonna do what we do. And that's 100. Just like I told you about, that's 100. You are the company you keep, man.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You are the company you keep. That's why you keep your circle small. You know what I mean? And you keep good men around you and good women. You know what I mean? Good women that know how to move.
Like you said, that stamp mean everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, the stamp of approval. You know what I mean? That's why I let it be known. You know, E.O. Bay said the drug dealers never got return on their investment. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're right. A lot of us didn't get a return on our investment. But for real, I don't know about the next man. I was looking out for the rappers like when I looked out for the DJs because I had it and I wanted to. You know what I mean? I wasn't doing it to get nothing back from them. I never asked them for nothing. And they'll tell you I never needed nothing. So, but I mean, I don't feel they owe me nothing now. You know what I mean? I mean, you know what part I played. So if you choose to do, you choose to do. But I'm not gonna run around, oh, he owed me this, I did this for him, I did that for him. You know what I mean? Bros do that. I'm just gonna start my little bullshit YouTube channel, come from the top, call my man Sayzar up here and get some good young game. You know what I mean? That's what players do. We just, you know, we play the you know, structure the whole game. I got my own rules now. This is my rules. You know what I mean? This is my blueprint.
It's your platform.
You know what I'm saying? It's my blueprint.
Not to cut you off, but you gave because you believed into the culture.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? You did it because I'm a part of this culture. I live this every day. It ain't something that I gotta practice. You just lived it. All right, bam, I'm gonna invest into this cat. I see talent in this cat. You might not got your money back in some way, but it made you feel like validated in yourself. And you know what? I'm a part of this thing. I am this thing.
Yeah, you're definitely right. Tell that man stop that. If I drop $100 bill, I keep stepping right on over it because I'm already thinking about $1 million. So you waste your time bending over for that little 100. You know what I mean?
That's their loss, man. We the blessing.
You know, if I drop it, that meant it was meant for them to have. You know what I mean? It was meant for them to have. You know, no disrespect or talking down to nobody or none of that. You know what I mean? Just letting it be known what it is. You know what I mean? Okay. You worked on Tales with BET with I've Gotti, right? What was your role and how is it you working for I've Gotti? How is it working for I've?
Well, you know, I'm a producer like everybody else. There's different producers on the team, and you provide tracks for soundtracks. You know, I'm an independent producer. So if you work with a TV show, you work with different artists. I work as an independent to where I could go anywhere.
There you go.
I don't clash to where if it's bad for business, I might not go over to this side because I'm be like, that's bad for business.
So you do the soundtrack as well?
Soundtrack. I've done stuff for that. We've done movie situations with Ving Rhames, Animal, Kojak.
Oh, Animal, the white kids that was on TNT. Animal, or this a
black movie with Ving Rhames in it.
Oh yeah, I remember that one, the boxing joint, right?
Yeah. So you got that one. You got Wrath of Cain with Nipsey Hussle. So you know my man Black Child was in that one. We work together on different, not just that one. We work on several different ones. This is like through the years, though.
Now listen, I'm not gonna front, right? That joint, that Tails joint, you know what I mean? You know, I got the crazy headphones in the joint, little equalizer and all that. I had police bringing, you know, nigga comfortable, big, you know, bulge earphones. But when I watched that joint there and listened to the soundtrack and the music and the gun cocking and the shoes going up there, like it was one good one where a dude kept the girl in the house. She go out, she go get his boy the sex, bring him back because the man was out. Her man come in when she did. So when the man come in, he catch her in the house with the dude. So the dude that she brought in to get the sex up with, he grabbed the pillowcase and started putting all the jewels and everything in it and turned it into a robbery. You know what I mean? So that the husband wouldn't know that she set him up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's Story to Tell by Biggie Smalls.
Yeah, hey, that joint there. I'm talking about the soundtrack and the music to it. That's why
Right,
I described my headphones and my system. Not for
right.
y'all that want to think that I was bragging, but just letting you know that I had the joint on like I was at a movie theater and my heart was racing while I'm watching. I'm like, oh, snap, dude came home. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, I don't see people lose their lives for this. So I want to see where it's going, you know? And he flipped the script when he grabbed a pillowcase on him, son.
Nah, for real. Not to cut you off, but you had to be a boss to get them boss headphones. You couldn't just everybody else got them small ones. You had to be somebody in there to get them big headphones.
Yeah, man.
I already know.
Yeah, hey, but I'm saying, hey, your joint had a nigga heart beating. I like the soundtrack to Tales, man. I mean, just the whole every intricate sound to it in those headphones. Yeah, or maybe it was just the Bose made it sound good and you was really whack.
Nah, man, that thing is done professional, man. That boy's a genius. Everybody that works up there, the idea of the show is genius to take your favorite rap song, turn it into a mini movie.
Mm,
You see what I'm saying?
I
Not too
like
many
that.
people. That's doing something for the culture.
Yeah, I
You see,
like that.
you
I
might take
like.
a song. You might take a song like "Damien" by DMX and turn it into a movie, which is a movie in itself.
Mhm. Yeah, I
You
like that.
you
You know
might
what I
take Tupac's. You might take Tupac's song "Me and My Girlfriend," where he raps about a gun, like his girlfriend. You might make that into an episode.
mean? Yeah,
You see what
yeah,
I'm saying? So Tales is a dope concept, dope thing he created. You know what I mean? It's just all I could do is add on as a producer for a soundtrack, for a score. So that's where I come in. Bam! I was just blessed to be able to even provide music. You got to be blessed for these situations. You just don't walk in saying, "Hey, I want to play my music." Nah, if you blessed, then people gonna look at it like, you know what? He ain't that bad. Let me give him a shot.
There you go.
Yeah, man. God gives blessings around. He goes state to state finding talent. What other boss you know that's gonna go state to state looking for new artists just so
Yeah,
he can put in his show?
yeah. I
Name
mean,
one executive, man. Name one executive that's doing stuff like that. None.
hey, yo, it's funny you say that, right? Because, that's the way, me and my brother used to hit different states
Mhm.
looking for a new trap hole to go hustling, to go
Right.
checking the prices. You know what I mean? Going
Yeah.
state to state, hollering at different broads, different dudes, checking prices. You know what I mean? Seeing what's where, how the police in town, how some towns we used to have to analyze how many police cars they had in the town, how many
Wow.
ships they had in the police car to see
Huh.
if it was even worth it. You know what I mean? To really get in it. But the moral of the story is, you know what I mean? That's that Fortune 500 mind. You
Right.
know what I mean? That's that
Right.
Fortune 500 mind. You know what I mean?
That's
That was my feel.
that's getting out of your comfort zone.
You know what I mean? And,
Right.
so I see whatever in that format, even though I'm legal now. You know what I mean?
Right.
But that's my comprehension span.
We all legal now.
You know what
I did my time. You did your time. It's that stuff's in the past. We on a brand new, bigger type of situation. We thinking big. Back then, you could say we was just thinking it was Fortune 500, but it was the repercussions was too dangerous. You know what I mean? We put our life on the line for these things. Then when you get your brand new start, like you getting, like I got, you just try to do the right thing.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So how do you feel about battle rap, the new battle rap generation?
Battle rap, I mean, it's kind of watered down from the days of Smack DVD and a couple other. I got some favorites. I like Tech Nine. I like Tech Nine. He had crowd control. Uh, who else? You got Sue Surf out there. He's pretty dope. Charlie Clips, dope as an artist. I mean, as far as like a battle rap type of situation.
True
So
Smurf, right?
Sue Surf, Charlie Clips is real dope. To think about
Oh
it,
yeah,
these
from Wild and Out. Yeah, both of them hot though.
yeah, Hitman Holla. Um, all these guys are talented, but you gotta elevate the thing. You gotta get more creative as a situation. Sometimes it sounds repetitive, and you know, too many gun bars instead of hearing real lyrics and being creative. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, yeah. Mm. Okay. Tell us about the first time you saw Terror Squad in action. I know that must
Uh,
have been something.
Oh yeah, Terror Squad. Hey, I was at a show. Rule had a show. RULE had a show at I forgot the name of the place, but it was him. Roy Jones was on stage. It was Fat Joe was on stage. Rule was on stage. Nelly, T.I., Jadakiss. All these guys on stage.
Mm.
So
Get out of here.
monumental,
One door.
big event. Yes, sir.
Mm.
So my man Black Child, he takes me up there, so we right there behind Roy Jones Jr. And when Fat Joe said that line about Roy Jones had to lean back,
Yeah.
I seen Roy Jones and his crew kind of getting like tense. And
Mm.
next day, I'm like, damn, I'm right behind Roy. I wonder if Fat Joe know that they about to try to get him.
Mm.
So next thing you know, they get into a little heated argument. Roy Jones approaches Fat Joe. But that's the first time I seen Terror Squad in action, though. I seen a damn near, it might have been 1,000 Puerto Ricans that night surrounding the whole situation.
Mm.
Roy Jones is a good fighter, but he ain't gonna.
Like that many,
He You can't fight that many Puerto Ricans with razors underneath their tongues.
you know?
You see what I'm saying? So the first time me really seeing Terror Squad, I'm like, God damn, you hear about these people. You hear about Big Pun and Fat Joe and all these people. Next thing you know, when you see them in action, you're like, oh shit, that's really Terror Squad.
Mm.
They pushing bouncers out of the way. They pushing people out the way. And it was just a sight to see because I'm like, God damn, boy, you hear this shit in the music. Then when you finally see it, they ain't no rappers.
Yeah.
That's a goddamn street crew.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. So
Crazy.
really, it could have went down, but I think Roy Jones kind of seen how many Puerto Ricans there was, and kind of fell back a little bit. Like, you know what? I ain't gonna walk out of here alive.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Fat Joe said, "We don't box around here."
Mm-hmm.
You know what that meant, boy? It's gonna be some people who walked in with dreads. They're gonna walk out with Caesars.
Mm. You said that right. Mm. How was it? How was it meeting Nas? Do you think you will collaborate on something in the near future with him?
you know, Nas is my favorite artist. Without him, I probably want to enter the game. Biggie's one of my favorite artists too. So without them channeling or sending them frequencies out, I never would have caught it to be like, you know what? Those are people I would like to work with one day. It gave you some kind of inspiration and admiration to kind of work with these people. So when you meet these folks, and I was in an environment to where it was relaxed. It wasn't so tense, and some people could be standoffish or like they don't want nobody talking to them.
Yeah.
5 security guards around them, and you can't even break through. But I was fortunate to be in a situation. He was right there, like a lounge area. It was in Brooklyn, like a art museum.
Mm-hmm.
I was over there being able to talk to him, ask him a few questions, and if they're looking for a few good producers for his record label, just letting them know I'm available.
Mm-hmm.
This is God's son right there. This the man that made Rewind. He made Illmatic.
Mm-hmm.
He made
Hey,
It Was Written.
I got him performing on Club 2000 on my stage back in 1992, right?
Oh man, that's classic footage from the 2000s.
I got him not from the 2000 in Club 2000 in 1992.
Oh, that's even better.
In Club 2000 in 1992. Him and the Grave Diggers, Fat Joe, the whole nine. You know what I mean? Digging in the crates. I got everything. So you don't want to see one of the flies from back then.
Sheesh, you had the legends in your spot.
You know what I mean? We built the legends in the spot. That's
Mm,
where the legends was built from because they from the street. You know what I mean?
right.
They ran the street with me back then. All of them, Digging in the Crates, Showbiz, AG, Fat Joe. We all used to go to Tremont up there to the what they call that? Uh, uh, um, what they call that, man? When you go watch games and stuff in, go watch basketball games and all that in. Sharp
Mm,
ball. You know what I'm talking about? the joint up there on Tremont, man, up there by Katona. You know, that's where I was going tonight. I got arrested. You had that joint. You had the new Disco Fever down there on Tremont and Webster. You know what I mean? You had the Castle in the Bronx on 149. You know what I mean? These are underground joints that, you know, Showbiz, Digging in the Crate, Lord Finesse. You know what I mean? Them dudes represented, son. Those they put in work to get where they at. And a lot of them was underrated because to me, they the real gods of the game. You know what I mean? They was DJing, rapping, they did it all. You know, one man show. You know what I mean? Yo, Sayzar, let me see.
Yeah.
Can I hear you now?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back.
Oh man, and you're the producer, dog.
It's a little technical difficulty. You know what I'm saying?
I was getting ready to get one of my jailhouse joint. Yeah, the sports bar, DFN Universe. You already know. That's what I'm thinking. The sports bar. When I'm talking about the joint, you go watch the game. Y'all youngins that been out here all this time, y'all knew what I was trying to say, but y'all making fun of the old man. You know what I mean?
Sports
Hey,
bar.
you know. But anyway,
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. So we were talking about these people being at your event, at your place that you had called Club 2000s. You had DITC there, you had Terror Squad, you had Nas up there, you had Dougie Fresh up there, you had a couple other cats up there. Boom.
We had Redman, Tupac,
Okay.
you know what I mean? Come on, son, Eric Sermon, you know, we had them all, Onyx, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? You know, Queen Latifah, Lord, what's that new name? Lord Geronimo, you know, I need a gangster bitch. I need a gangster. Yeah, we had all that up in there. Father
Yeah.
MC, yeah, Onyx, you know what I mean? Father MC, you know what I mean? Performed up there. Mary J. Blige performed up there. SWV performed up there. You know what I mean? Russell Simmons, Andre Harrell. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Like I said, California, what's her name? Yo-Yo came through. Dre, Snoop, you know, King T. You know, come on, dog. That's how we do, man. You know?
Wow. So you was around all them cats when they was early in the game too.
I got flyers from back then, but the thing is, they all know because everybody was grinding then. You know what I mean? So they know what time it is. So you know, respect is due. You know what I mean? So
I mean, you facilitated these people and they craft.
you know,
Gave them a home.
yeah, you know what it is, man. You know,
I already
I
know.
just want my position, son. You know, I'm here. You know, you also met Sadat X, right?
Yeah, that's about it.
That's my brother. You know, Sadat did a song for me and donated his verse towards Andres from Black Sheep donated his voice towards getting me out of prison.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
That's
They
big right
gave
there.
me the track, you know, Ron G gave me the track. They donated the lyrics, and my man Will Porter, good homie from the Lower East Side, he got good music. Check him out, Will Porter. You know what I mean? Kiss Major. You know what I mean? Fabulous sister. She live in Atlanta. You know what I mean? Everything was love, man. I mean, like I said, for him to do that. What do you know of Sadat X?
Man, I grew up listening to Sadat X, Brand Nubian. Shout out Lord Jamal. You know, Grand Poobah was one of the illest. You know, these people are like super talented. They don't get enough respect, really. You know, most of the people I hang around, they grew up listening to Brand Nubian.
Yeah.
You got Nas who looked up to Brand Nubian. A lot of people don't know that, but he looked up to these guys. Kanye looked up to Nubians. You know what I'm saying? There's so many people who they inspired people like me, people like you. So meeting Sadat X is just like, you know, he down to earth type of guy. You know, first thing come to my mind is just like all the rhymes he spit. I remember Rakim saying Sadat X had the best vocals in the game, his voice. That was one of his top people that he loves his delivery and the voice that he brings to the table. So that's big. That's big coming from Rakim. And you know, Sadat X and them guys, you can't do nothing but just pay homage and you're in the presence of greatness when you're around some of these guys like that.
Yeah, you dead right. You dead right, man. You know what I mean? Now, has the effects of COVID-19 hurt you or the music industry from your eyes? What do you think the COVID-19 have done to the music industry? Because I mean, like they can't make movies no more. So what has it done to the music industry?
Nah, man, I'm gonna be pimping through a pandemic. That's who I am.
You pimping it through the pandemic.
I'm gonna tell her to. I'm gonna tell her to put a mask on and get on that track. I'm gonna pimp through this pandemic.
All right.
Yeah, I'm joking, but you just gotta reinvent yourself. You gotta be innovative. When a pandemic come through, you gotta find new ways, like internet type of stuff. You doing like the meetings on here. I get online. I let anybody tap in with me. So I can't go outside. I can't go outside, but I'm gonna make everybody out there come to me.
There you go. So you redid yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Before I never got on live. I never did interviews. But when the pandemic hit, I said, all right, we gotta kind of go digital with this thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's the new way, man. We do interviews on here, just I'm selling personality. That's what I do. Make these views go up.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. Uh, Explain to us what is 1500 Sound Factory and the Mega Insert Media Company. Is that your company?
Yeah, that's my YouTube channel. That's my entertainment company, Mega Insert Media. That's that's the whole umbrella right there. Like YouTube channel, production, everything falls underneath that. I had to create it probably about a year ago. So that's the umbrella. 1500 nothing situation is, that's bigger than life right there. 1500 nothing did tracks for Beyonce. They did stuff for Bruno Mars. They did things for Nip Hussle's last album. Who else they got up there? Rihanna up there. These guys did production for all them people.
Yeah.
So that's a, you know, if I tell you the studio that they got, it's a first of all, it's a music academy. You got to get accepted to go there. You just can't pay money to get in there. They gotta like you. It's like, you know, this thing is the size of Walmart. That's how big they compound is.
Okay.
So they got two schools in there. They got probably four, five, six different studios. They got special speakers that come in there to talk to the youth. Like they might have Timberland come in and speak to all the classes. They got, all the executives coming in and speak to the youth. So it's a
They got
bit.
production classes.
Hmm?
They have production classes.
They got that's what it is, production
Yeah.
class, and they teach you the business side too.
Mm.
So
Oh.
this is a beautiful thing. You
Mm.
know, you know, the guy Nip Hustle, neighborhood Nip, was in their ear every day. Yo, go do this, dream bigger, think
Mm.
bigger, and they listen to that man talk to them every day about that, and they executed what he was telling them.
Mm.
So he told them, yo, build a school. They gonna come. Uh, y'all could do tracks for all these top artists. They went and did it.
Mm.
So that was something inspirational that he left behind. A man could tell you to do, you could go to the moon or some shit like that, but until you execute it, it don't really mean nothing. When you see the execution of what 1500 and them guys did, it's like, man, it's real inspirational to me. Shout out my man Big Business who brought me up there too. So Big Business took me up there. He's from California, top dog out there. So, you got to know people that know people.
Mm. Okay, I gave my joint the Mecca Audio chant to one of the homies Dot. You know what I mean? He helped with a lot of my in-house everything. You know what I mean? He's became a real asset and a real friend. Right,
Right.
my man. You know Dot. I'm not talking about, yeah, Dot. That
Yeah.
brought you, yeah. And he made a banging beat from it. You
Okay.
know what I mean? He turned the Mecca Audio chant AUI into a new school joint that I was
Mm.
very impressed with. You know what I mean? I mean,
Shout out to King Dot, real talented guy out here.
he rapped on. He had a rapper make a beat for it. You know, I would like you to try and make something for it. I want to see what you can do because you're talking like you unique and you that shit. You know what I mean?
Man,
So I want to see
I'll
what you can.
make I'll make you something amazing out here. You see what I'm saying?
Now I'm just saying no, because you know the history of rap and everything, and you talking that shit. So I want to put you through a challenge, man. And then we're gonna bring it back. We're gonna play it on here and see what they think. See if you cut like that. I mean,
Man,
you name some big wigs you talking, you done made music for, man.
let's get it in. Anytime you send me something, send it right back to you. I work on the NPC Touch. That's what I work on.
Oh,
Just like
yeah?
yeah, all the legends like Premier and Dre and all these people. That's how they started out, was the NPC
No, I'm just
Touch.
saying. I'm letting you know now, Tachina make music too, my assistant. So she
Yeah,
gonna let me know if it's hot or not. You know what I mean?
man,
I'm just letting you
man.
know, son.
She, yeah, like I said, y'all could call me anytime. I'm one of the people you get a hold of. I'm one of the people you could touch.
All right. That's what we gonna see. We're
My
gonna
beat, my beat stay ready and hot, just like Little Caesars, man, hot and ready.
now I got a bunch of young little rappers that's trying to get down with me. I got my Mecca Audio South with Keita Falker down there doing her thing. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? And I got my man Alvin brought Bamo and the crew to me. So I got some little rapper. We're gonna see if you put together some heat like that. Cause you talk like you that unique nigga, man. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, son, you know.
I, I got experience in the game, so sometimes though, like I just like working on certain things, like right now, working on French Montana's project, right?
Mm,
So my boy Arizona Slim, he brought that to the table. He got like 4 songs on there right now. He got the lead single. He got the song with Jim Jones in French. He got another one on there. So we come from the same camp,
mm,
production camp. Back 10 years ago, 15 years ago, he was signed to Jimmy Henchman.
yeah, okay, Jimmy, yeah,
Yeah, see what I'm saying? We street, but we producers. There's a
yeah,
little, you're gonna be signed to a street
mhm,
executive at the end of the day.
yeah. Jimmy ran
So
with a lot of my people back in the day.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah,
Heard about the guy, never met him, but my boy Arizona Slim was signed to him. Got his
yeah.
first check from Henchman.
Yeah,
But
I
long
didn't
story,
deal with him personally. I didn't
mm,
meet him and deal with him personally, but he ran with my, people, you know what I mean?
yeah.
That I knew. You know what I mean?
Long story short, so Arizona Slim, he's doing production for French. He brought that to my attention, and all I did was just go live. I'm on live doing my tapping in with people. He tapped in. He said, "Yo, got some shit, got some new production." I said, "All right, send it." Next thing you know, he sends 2. I said, "That's all you got?" He sends 4, sends another 5. So I'm like, "All right, now you got something." Now I'm ready to work. I could walk into anywhere confident if I got good production in my hand.
Mhm.
Now, if the artists you talking about are good, I could walk anywhere with these artists. They just got to give me something to be confident about.
I got it. Well, we're gonna make that happen then. We're gonna
Yeah.
make that happen because everything I touch turn to gold. You know how us street dudes do. Come on, son. You already know what we do, you know what I mean?
We turn 1 into 10.
They amazed at what I do when all I'm doing is what we do. You know what I'm saying? So, we're gonna definitely make it happen, man. You
That's
know?
the gift that we got, man. We ain't gonna sit around. We gonna sell salt to a well.
Yeah. All right, look, I'm gonna definitely bring you back because I enjoyed this conversation. I'm gonna do my research too on some rap things that's going on because I see you know what's going on and I like the way you break it down. You was real interested, man.
Hey
You know?
man, that's all you got to do is turn this thing on, and we're gonna come alive. You know what I mean?
Uh,
On your average, I might be laid back, but when it's time to go, that's when it's time to go.
and you already know. Now,
Hmm.
we heard that you're working on a project with French Montana. What else are you working on before we sign out? I've been on here over an hour. I don't want to hold you up. I know you're busy. I'm gonna send you that joint as soon as we get off too. I want to see because it's early. I want to see what you do because you definitely sound like me, man. You know what I
Hey
mean?
man,
And already. No, I'm just keeping it 100. You know
nah,
what I mean? No, I'm saying,
I
gang,
take you took the time out. I'm taking the time out.
gang. You know what I mean? Now I'm just saying you cocky like me. When a man cocky, that's because
Yeah,
he know he the shit. You know what
right.
I mean? Can't nobody tell him nothing. So that means that you got to stand on that if you're
Yeah,
gonna say that. Because niggas is looking for a little chink to put in your armor. You know what I mean? And you don't give them none. You know what I mean? Just keep it 100, man. And if they 100, even though they looking, they gonna say, man, you know what? I look, but man, salute to the OG, man. You know
hey
what I mean?
man,
Salute to the young and Sayzar Tracks, man.
we've
You
been
know?
in this thing. We've been in this thing for a long time, so can't nobody put no dent in our armor. No, this thing is Teflon made right here. You got
See,
these things.
I'm gonna break you down from what I got from the interview. I might do this at the end of my interviews, like a Jerry Springer afterthought type thing. You know what I mean?
Go
I'm gonna break
ahead.
what I like and respect that I learned about you today, and it's from my psychological training and my hood psychological training, from knowing how to analyze people quick to make sure that I don't allow someone that's deadly to come in. You understand what I'm saying? That don't have positive vibes when they're coming in.
Right.
Got to be able to analyze and assess that instantly, not quick, instantly, because that could cost you your life. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not going to keep giving you all these jewels. But anyway, let me go back to where I was at. I see you as you a young brother that took the time, you know what I mean, to look back at the history of the game.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying? The history of where rap came from, of where hip hop came from, of where music came from. Because you know the history as a young man. He took the time, because he wasn't there doing, I wasn't going 26 years, so he was about 12, 13, 14 when I got locked up. You know what I mean? So he wasn't coming up in the clubs and all that, but he knows about my era and even about, you know, Bambaataa and Herc, like we was talking about when it first began and how it came from the Jamaicans. He took time to learn his trade so that he could master it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because you have to know the foundation of anything that you go after. If you go after a woman, you have to know where she came from, where she was raised, who her mother is, who her sister is, what they do it before you make her your wife, not after you jumped up in her, bust a nut. That's for my grown folks talk Friday nights at 10 o'clock. After you bust a nut, now you want to say, "Dang, where you from, baby?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some even say, "What's your name again?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but let me get back to you, you know, to not slow it down. But you took the time to learn your past and you respect your OGs.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And that's what's gonna make you not gonna respect me, screw me. I'm an old washed up man. You know what I mean? But young men like you that look up to us, the OGs that paid the wave, like I said, I just did a tribute to Guy. You know, I don't know Guy Fisher. I met him in a joint in Allenwood. We was there together in Allenwood, and I broke down how we met. And you know, we wasn't no buddies, and we wasn't no none of that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I wasn't ready to listen to that. You know what he was talking. You understand? I still want to sell dope, carry knives, drink wine, and smoke weed, and go on a visit with 10 different girls, and you know, act like I was still in Club 2000 while I was in Allenwood. You know what I mean? And he said, and he looking like, man, this new generation, I don't know what they got in them. Because nigga Cocky running around doing him, and I wasn't the only one. You know, we had Scooter there, Turn It Down. We had Scooter. We had Jerry Wu. You know what I mean? We had Elzotic. We had Elevation. We had Carlos Ortiz. We had everybody up in there. But go watch the little tribute that I did to Guy Fisher, man. And so you understand that's family, man. And you know, when we as elders think no one is listening, they're listening.
Yep. Always listening.
You know what I mean? But we don't know they're listening because you know what I mean? We don't know how to analyze that, man.
Nah, you got to put it out there in the universe. Somebody's gonna pay attention.
Yeah, I fuck with you, but that's what I'm saying. You took the time to know your history, so there's no way you're gonna fail because you know where you came from. The first thing they did was take the Quran from us when they brought us over here and handed it out. You know what I mean? And said, "This is the new religion. This is what it is. That's what it is," and told them what to do, how to think, when to turn. They even told them when you know what I mean? When the whole seance, when they was praying 5 times a day. They said, "Nah, you don't need to do 5 times a day. Stay in the cotton field, all that, go over there praying stuff. Get up out of it. You got to pick that cotton." You know what I mean? You do it once a day. Man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they stripped us of who we are.
Right.
And that's what I respect about you, that you took your time to learn what you was getting into, what you made a part of your life. And that's why now it's going to take you and your great grandkids to the next level because you took the time to study. You understand what I'm saying? Your foundation.
Yeah, you can't know where you're going if you don't know where you're from.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So that's where we at. Well, let them know what projects you got working on. Your now we know about French Montana, so you know now you can close out and you know plug in whatever you want to plug in. Man, I really enjoyed this because I learned a lot about you know what I mean, hip hop while I've been going from you, and I appreciate it.
I appreciate you. You know, right now, Conway the Machine would be the next one. That's the Griselda gang. So working on that one right now. Yeah, pretty much that'd be the latest one right now that we're working on. I mean, there's Ghostface Killer, there's a
Oh,
couple
go
other
for
cats.
that. You know, that's our era. Come on, son.
Oh yeah,
Raekwon.
Ray Ghost. I was just with Meth. I was with Meth like 2 weeks ago. He was at Nori's video shoot.
Oh, yeah?
Nori, Meth, Conway the Machine. So I met all of them up there. Good people, down to earth brothers, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just blessed to be there. So I'm just a
All
student of the game.
Go rubbing elbows, but everybody's still over there.
Yeah, I'm rubbing elbows, but blessed to be there at the same time. You know, a student of the game. I'm just they ain't gonna see me loud and say, hey, do this or check this out. No, I'm gonna wait till my turn is up and just say, you know what, I respect y'all. If I could do that, that means a lot to me.
Okay. That's peace, man. But man, I enjoyed this, man. And like I said, I'm definitely gonna bring you back, man. You know what I mean?
For sure. We're gonna have plenty more conversations.
All right. Just know that, man. We at Unique Mecca Audio. I got my man Sayzar Tracks, man. Inform me like a mother, man. He will be back, man. All right. Thank you, big bro.
Bless. Peace.
Yo, you know what time this is. Unique, the Harlem legend, the icon, the kingpin. Make sure y'all check out my YouTube channel at Unique Mecca Audio. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you like my joints. Make sure you comment on the joints. And make sure you share this joint. Alright? Make sure you hit the notification button so you notify when the videos come in. You don't want to miss it. And make sure you tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend that Unique Mecca Audio got it going on. Alright? Hey, make sure you get this joint. It's bananas. A Roaring Harlem at aroaringharlem.com. You ain't gonna find another better book. Yo, get this joint while supplies last, because I'm telling you, the best book you're gonna read, 5 stars, it's crack.
I think that's why a lot of girls are doing stuff on the internet. They're escorting, they're being sex trafficked because they're meeting these guys.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I heard.
You know what I mean? So
yeah,
you know that was all the way proper, you know what I mean? But you know, we gonna bring it in. There she go. We gonna bring it in because I want her to how you going on with us.